club, obviously understanding the time of the season, coming off of an otherwise difficult result over the weekend. It's good to have the fans turn up.
Baltimore in black. A little flat when they came out, Heath, when we were here the other night against Vancouver. Eventually a splitting ball finds Rossi. Now Cifu opens it up here for Carlos Vela. Flag stays down on this near sideline. Vela just at the edge of the 18, looking for the corner, and it goes just wide. In 9 of their next 10 games coming into tonight, Cifu drifts one outside here for Kim Moon-hwan, the South Korean. In for Vela, surrounded by the light blue jerseys. Now Cifu chips it back out for Vela. Off the chest, still minutes in the second half. That one comes all the way through on the first corner for Minnesota. Cifu trying to break out the other way, walking the tightrope along the sideline. Good.
But when it's good, it's very good.
That one deflected off of Minnesota, but Cifu will keep it in play on this near sideline. Lifts his chin, looking toward the edge of the 6. Will emerge as maybe another guy in addition to Murillo. Back post, it's Cifu. Rossi still
kicks were short corners and wasted opportunities over the weekend. It's good to see them going direct and really challenging.
First to it, he finds Cifuentes. Through for splitting ball, looking for Vela first time, and a big save from Tyler Miller.
Sharp.
Another ball looking for Cifu this time on the pass from Diego Rossi. To the bottom of your screen, you can see both coaches just at the edge of their technical areas. Similar styles, obviously from different parts of the world, but simple. Now Chiqui Palacios was sporting Kansas City before joining the black and gold. Back through, great exchange, but Palacios a deep withdrawn position, trying to get involved in the fray. LAFC do enough to pressure the ball, and they spring it loose. Here's Rossi. Cifu. Overlap for Kim Moon-hwan. Numbers inside the area. Rick.
An organized press beforehand would have prevented that.
Cifu controls it, immediately closed down by Will Trapp. Tight space over position from being part of the club prior to joining Major League Soccer. He's been with the club since all the way back in 2013. Talk about his consistency in the 11, whether it's been injuries. Good step there from Cifu. He read it perfectly. Feeds it through into space here for Carlos Vela. Vela trying to streak his way in. Vela.
And he lays a body on him, and he's able to still keep his balance long enough to flip it over the goalkeeper.
Probably important to point out, too.
But that ball was fed perfectly into his stride and allowed that counterattack to come to a conclusion.
Here is the LAFC goal scorer again. This time he returns it for Cifu. Back onto the feet of the captain, Cifu. A lot of space on that far side, and that's where and now Vela goes all the way wide. Cifu, one-on-one over there. Mentanier instead, look, chipping for the far post. Oh, and it goes just wide. But it wasn't cheeky, that was Cifu.
It started to look like a moment that they weren't going to do anything with it. Again, passing.
Steps away from the pressure, feeds it for Cifu. Cifu on his left foot, back to his right foot. He fed it through a space. It would have been tough. Cifu delivered the pass to Carlos Vela that led to the game's only goal. Atuesta, part of winning the ball back for LAFC. Vancouver in a 2-2 draw, but was part of 4 substitutions made coming into the second half. You're referring to right there, Heath. Player strikes for his 2nd of the season, and to illustrate your point, talking about a revelation. Ball finds Cifu. 25 yards out from the Minnesota goal, just behind Raheem Edwards on the pack.
Angles changing, the movement, the runs, the pace of the runs.
And then 2-2 at Bank of California Stadium. Confident on the ball. Go from Raheem Edwards. And again, this game opening up here as we're in the final 30 minutes of regulation. Cifu waiting for Palacios on the overlap. Cifu calls his own number, and Miller down to his right with the save. Good little step over to get out of tight space. Kim Moon-hwan against Cifu, but instead it's LAFC on the ball.
Now again, in years past, when we talk about LAFC scoring 3-4 goals a game, they're converting those chances.
And he'll come and tackle it away with his right foot. Great anticipation from the 20-year-old LAFC keeper to get there just in time.
Not looking to get hurt. On the dry spot.
Options. Juan was there on the back post, but so too was Minnesota defensively. Third overall pick in LAFC's inaugural 2018
Tells so much about earning respect from Carlos Vela, is complimenting.
For him to acclimate his body to get to it, but look at LA. Edwards wins the first ball. Cifu on the receiving end. Right, Heath and then pick and choose their moments when they do. All the way to the back post. Cifu with a chance to put it away. Oh, and it's good defending by Osvaldo. Good, and he does. Now Cifu. Kiki Palacios. Cifu attracts the double team just before the sideline, just able to keep it in, and now touched out. Marrow! The 20-year-old comes up huge again, and now LAFC out in transition back the other way. Heath, I don't care if there's a goal at the other end, but what a save, not once, but twice from Romero. Trying to create space, and Baldomero, it was literally almost the last kick.